Busy educators, welcome to Tech Time for Educators, where we're short on time but big on tech ideas. My name is Kathy Jenkins, and I will be your host for this show. I'm a music teacher from Wheelersburg, Ohio, and I'm currently working on my master's degree in classroom technology from Bowling Green State University. I'm creating this video series as part of my final capstone presentation and hope that educators will get a better grasp of technology and utilize it as an excellent tool in the classroom in just a few minutes of time. In today's quick episode, we're going to briefly talk about artificial intelligence. That's right, AI. Now, I'm aware a lot of teachers are completely against AI. I was skeptical at first too, but hear me out. It can really help and enhance learning within the classroom. We'll provide 4 practical tips to integrate it into your classrooms in just a few minutes, saving you time and boosting student learning. The 4 tips I want to talk about today are: what is AI? What are the best AI sites to use in the classroom? How can I use AI to springboard ideas, create assessments, and even write letters to parents? And finally, using AI to help with lesson planning. According to Britannica, artificial intelligence, or AI, is the ability of a digital computer or computer-controlled robot to perform tasks commonly associated with intelligent beings. It's funny because when asking Google what AI is, there's an AI response that says artificial intelligence is a broad field of technologies that allow computers to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. AI systems use algorithms, data, and computational power to simulate human intelligence processes. They can learn from experience, identify patterns and relationships, and solve problems. Believe it or not, AI is used for many different things that we all use, and a lot of people don't even realize. From Netflix to Amazon Music, these AI generated algorithms are why the things we like come up the most for us to see. Even social media has taken on AI, and we see it everywhere. When getting on platforms like TikTok and Facebook, AI manages to know what videos we like the most and therefore showing us more of that type of video. Now, it's crazy to think, but AI has been around a lot longer than most of us realize as well. The groundwork for it began in the early 1900s, with its biggest strides being made in the 1950s. One of the earliest works, you guessed it was a game of checkers and chess, and it was how we began playing games against the computer. There are several AI sites out there to use. The first one that came around that everyone heard of was ChatGPT. But since then, more sites became available and some that were even made specially for education. Another along the lines of ChatGPT is Gemini AI. I like to use that one quite a bit. And now all of our favorite sites are using AI, including Google searches, even Facebook. However, the 2 sites for education that I'm more familiar with are Magic School AI and School AI. These are the 2 I want to discuss in this episode because they are just great tools for teachers to use. I'll kind of lump both of these together because they offer similar things. So let's work with Magic School AI today. Magic School AI is an award-winning, most used, and most loved AI platform for schools in the world. Teachers can use Magic School AI to help lesson plan, differentiate, write assessments, write IEPs, help communicate clearly, and even write a teacher joke to share with your class. And School AI is also an all-in-one AI-powered educational platform that's designed for K-12 students. Teachers with this site can create custom spaces or chatbots where students can interact with specific areas of content. For example, they can initiate a conversation with a character in a book, historical figure, and so much more. I really highly recommend checking these 2 sites out for your classroom. Let's discuss how to use these AI sites to springboard ideas, create some assessments, and even write letters to parents. We're going to use Magic School AI to discuss these. Now, when we first look at this screen, you will see there are a lot of different things to choose from. To the left, you will see Raina. Raina is basically your AI coach. This setup is a lot like ChatGPT and Gemini AI, in which you simply click on it and it will have you type in what you're looking for and it will generate what you need. Now, I'm a music teacher, so I often use music examples. We can start with an idea like, I need ideas to help me teach about the brass family of instruments to my second graders. So I'm going to put that in and hit enter and see what Raina comes up with. As you can see, Raina came up with 6 ideas here, and she even offered me some extra things. Like if she wants to know more, she wants to expand even more and have her create a lesson plan, she'll do that. But we'll wait until later in the episode for this. Again, this area is a great as a springboard of ideas, and it often asks questions to get a better understanding of what you'd like in the way of ideas. Now, like some are the key facts about the brass family that I should focus on with my second graders. It asks if you would like to provide some fun, engaging activity ideas or adding visual and audio resources. Sometimes I just have a mental block and I need some ideas, and this is just a perfect way to do that. Now, if you click back on your magic tools found on the left above Raina, it takes you back to the home screen. As you scroll down the page, you'll see that you can easily create worksheets and assessments. I am going to click on multiple choice assessments and show just how easily this can be done to help save you time and energy. When you click on the assessments, you can choose your grade level. I'm going to stick with second grade since that's what I use for my instrument ideas. I can decide how many questions I want. I'll keep it at 5 since they're second graders. And I kept it simple and just said brass family of instruments. Here we go. Brass family of instruments. And generate. Now, this is where the teacher still needs to be actively involved. Always proof everything generated, especially math. Now, a lot of times with the younger grades, it's going to look good and everything looks fine. But if you need to edit at any time when you copy and paste into a worksheet or whatever, you can fix things. But I always say it is still a computer, it's still not human. So always proofread everything generated, especially, again, math. Now, it will show you your questions and your choices, and it will even give you an answer key. Down here, it says, great job on the brass family instruments quiz. To continue the conversation, you can ask the assistant to explain the differences between some of the brass instruments. So down here, I love that it gives you extra things to add to your description. Now, you might need your school to upgrade to Plus and Enterprise to access some of these things. But for now, I like to just copy and paste into my Google Drive so that I have it to easily access. Now, the last thing I want to show you in this segment is creating a letter to parents. As a music teacher, I often have to send information to families for upcoming programs. With AI, I can list the things I need mentioned and it can create that letter for me. So I'm going to click on the email family icon found here on the top under my favorites. Now, I keep it simple and mention upcoming dates for our junior musical, maybe what time students need to be there and ready, and asking for volunteers. I'm actually going to go to my output history because I've already created this and I want to show you. By the way, everything that you put in to the AI is going to save here. So I created this letter And the prompt, here's my prompt, upcoming performance of Peter Pan Jr. I put the dates, I put the call time. I even say I still need volunteers. Um, and then down here, I hit generate, and then this shows me my letter. Again, I can copy this and paste it into a letterhead from school. I can specify my name. I can add my phone number, my email, and oftentimes it will ask me if there's anything else that I want to add to the letter. And that's one of the things I like about AI. Again, I have ideas, but sometimes I have that blockage and I forget a little minor detail that I'm like, oh, that would be important to add to my letter. And Magic School AI is good at including little things like that. And all you have to do is go back to your prompt, edit your prompt, and it will fix that in your letter. So it's just a great tool when you're talking about um, communication with, I mean, this could be for parents, this could be to coworkers, it could be to administration. I actually used AI to help me build a proposal for something I needed built for my stage. So it's just a great tool to use. The last thing I want to discuss in this episode is lesson planning. We all have a ton of lesson planning that we do in our lives. I had the opportunity in one of my master's classes to create a lesson using only AI. I had my reservations about this, but went on with it. One thing that I have learned is that the more parameters you add to your prompt, the better the output will be given. Now, sites like Magic School AI and School AI often give prompts. When we click on the lesson plan generator in Magic School AI, it asks for grade level, topic, standard, or objective, and then any additional criteria you might want to add. There's even a place to add standards you want to align it to. Now, I'm going to show you the lesson plan I created using ChatGPT for that class. So I'm going to go over here to my ChatGPT, and down at the bottom is where you message ChatGPT to give you the information you want. ChatGPT lined it all out for me. I basically asked it to create a lesson about Gustav Holst, the composer. I made it for third grade, 30 minutes long, to focus on him and the Planet Suite, which he wrote. I asked ChatGPT to align it with the ISTE technology standards for students, as well as the Ohio Fine Arts Standards in Music. I even went a step further and wanted both formative and summative assessments to be included. It did it, complete with objectives, what standards were used, materials I would need. It even broke down the procedure into the time spent for each point. And finally, it gave assessments needed. I could easily change everything within the lesson and could even create other assessments to go with it. To top it off, you could even add all your input and ask AI to create a rubric for you as well. This is something you can share with students doing projects so they know what to expect and how you plan to grade this assignment. AI for teachers can be limitless, and it's only getting better each day. I encourage you not to be afraid of giving it a try. You never know, it might just make your life a little easier in the classroom. Have you tried using artificial intelligence in your classroom? Share your tips and tricks in the comments below. And from time-saving tips to tech breakthroughs, Tech Time for Teachers, making education a breeze. Don't forget, even the most high-tech teacher needs a human touch. So keep on rocking. Until next time.